Xylophoney here with Mario to try out our decks we're using in Theme Chronicle, a recent event in Master Duel. Now, I've already been grinding. I did a whole live stream of it where I did some goofy, shenanigans. I had to put on a new shirt every time I lost, so I ended the night with 10 separate layers of shirts on. But hey, I got the new icon and all of the gems involved. I lost to a lot of things. In the tournament, there was a lot of Blue Eyes things playing, a lot of more simplistic decks, and a lot of just the generic ones that they gift you the ability to use, such as Beat Trooper. I know you're a fan of those. Yeah. But I lost with a lot of decks. I played my tunes for a while. They couldn't quite hold up. I played a version of dinosaurs without any of the good dinosaurs. They couldn't hold up. What eventually was my saving grace was Gladiator Beasts, funny enough. A deck that was completely unstruck by the event's ban list, which I think is a very fun ban list, and it let this deck kind of shine. So I know you haven't played much of it yet, but you got yourself a fun deck to play as well, right?
Yeah, I'm actually planning on playing a little bit later today. Maybe on stream, maybe not, but I'm planning on using this deck to kind of get some easy gems. My Arcana deck.
The Arcana deck might pull it off. I saw some people running God card decks in there even, and they were viable.
Yeah.
So,
ready up, let's do it. The full God card support with like Obelisk and everything.
There's a lot of it at least, but yeah, I noticed my Sacred Beast, I tried them a little bit, didn't quite hold up too well either. My Dragon Maids were completely struck. Some of it was just a mess.
I'll go second.
Ooh, okay. You know I'm running Gladiator Beast, and I love going second, but
I know you've been playing because you're back in gold, I can see that.
Yeah, I've also been doing streams, just, grinding up the rep a little bit.
Go check out Xylo's Twitch channel then.
Yep, you'll never guess the name of it. Okay, so it's not a fantastic starting hand, but it's a playable starting hand, so we're going to set at least one card. And you know what, we'll set 2 cards and end the turn. Definitely some lighter starts with this Gladiator Beast deck, but if it gets there, it gets there. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay. Now, as you guys may have realized, this isn't going to be my top tier Arcana deck based on the one that I use it. Well, all I had to do was really take out Baguska from the extra deck to make it
Yes, Baguska's banned in the tournament?
Yeah.
Thank goodness, they listen. Okay.
But what I meant by that is, though, so some of the cards in the in Master Duel are very expensive material-wise.
We all been there if we play Master Duel, so
yeah,
it's not going to be, none of the decks we have are the best versions they could possibly be. Especially if we wanted to be one deck ponies, then we could probably do that.
Please tell me hand traps are all banned.
Nope, not in this. A lot of them are illegal. Just for sake of you, I did keep out Ash Blossom because I hate Ash Blossom, and it made me sad many times during this event. But I do have Maxi in here because this is Master Duel after all.
Oh, but you won't be happy to know this, Xylo.
What? I'm gonna try this just to see if it works out. Just keep a Jack's Knight over here on my side. That's fine.
Nah, darn it.
It's enough, right?
I was planning on going into Arcana extra Joker.
Yep. I know if I just take one of your pieces, it changes the game for you significantly. Now you can kill him. It's not the best use of Crackdown, but normally me and Mario don't play with like the heavy use negates and stuff like Crackdown. So
you did prevent a lot of damage. Actually,
yeah, so I'm happy with that. That being said, we do have Noxious.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master?
Yes, that's
I'm
me.
your biggest fan. I brought
Good.
you a coffee.
Excellent.
Show the viewers how cool it looks.
It's a really cool looking coffee.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
It was nice meeting you.
Okay, get out of my
Will
house.
you sign my butt cheeks?
Later.
Okay. Goodbye.
You signed those butt cheeks.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Do I activate this effect? Yeah, probably. I was a little distracted. Anyway, we are going to
We cannot retake this duel now. That cannot be repeated.
Nope. Even if you're losing, Mario, we're not going to do what we usually do and just restart so you can have a chance.
Hey! That is a lie, and how the audience will actually think that.
Yeah. No, we have 100% scrap duels when it's like just 3 one-sided duels. But
or both ways around. We have
it on both sides. Absolutely. Or if it's like, we're going to show off this new card, we never draw it once. You get that occasionally.
Xylo?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I was wondering if it was waiting for you to respond, or
yeah,
if
it was
waiting
waiting
actually...
on me. Just wanted.
Okay, I was worried that it was actually about to. I thought it was actually about to die.
I probably should have switched my Noxious out, but I was once again distracted. So, all is well. We are going to summon Loquari. Get him on the field now. How much fun should we have with this situation? I think we can do some good stuff, but I'm going to wait to use this trap card. Instead, I think we're just going to do the basic play that kind of saves our day with Gladiator Beast. So, we go to battle. Now, there's a clear and obvious battle on the field. We're going to acquire right into that. You're going to get to keep your Joker's Knight, which I forget if it's fantastic for you or not, but I think most of his effect is when he's summoned, right? But
yeah, where he becomes basically Queen's Knight, and then basically I play. It's easier for me to bring out the trio when he becomes Queen's Knight, basically.
yeah. Alright, so that happens. I now go to main phase 2. We know what Gladiator Beasts do. I will activate this effect. Hold on to my other cards, because I don't know if I'll need them. This is going to be a good enough play to fire off on you, so I'm happy to be a little minimalistic with it. We're going to put out an Augustus, sure. Now, do I bother using Augustus's effect? Strangely, no, not in this situation, because card in my hand is just going to go away and I don't have anything to turn it into here. So, we'll do that. We now have 2 level 5 overs on the field, so we can go into a very simple Tamer editor. I guess I could have done like a, you know, a Link summon using the Tamer editor, but it's nice when I get to keep him, especially when my opponent can't really act upon everything. And this will get me the boss monster of this deck. A deck that's boss monster did not get hit. Gladiator Beast Domitianus.
I actually wonder, did my heroes deck, like my fun one, get hit, actually?
Maybe not the fun one, but I can imagine a lot of hero cards would get hit.
Especially like the ones that are meta right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to say.
Oh, Destiny Fusion definitely got hit with this ban.
Destiny Fusion could get, you know, something as simple as I forget what his name is, but a lot of things could be. A lot of just like the ultra rares, period, were hit.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously Domitianus is still here, so not all of them. Yeah, what's it gonna be? I got one big monster negate on the field to clarify with you, and I know that shuts down a lot of what your deck does here. Ooh, is that good enough to shut down? Yeah, sure, because I know that brings you out one more thing. That one more thing might bring you out even more. Now, you do likely have your spell card that lets you do some stuff, but I can't stop spell cards anyway, so we'll just stop the Goblinberg. It's probably a bait, but it's not an unreasonable thing for me to stop.
It wasn't a bait.
Ah, darn. He had nothing.
I have not drawn any of my spells or traps or anything, Xylo.
Mm-hmm.
I've drawn nothing but monsters.
Oh, that's a little rough when you don't have everything you need.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's why I was hoping to bring out some kind of negate for your monsters right away with Arcana Night Joker. Because I know if any Arcana Extra Joker, because I know for a fact that your monsters like to target my things. And since I have run a deck mostly with monsters, like you know, that most likely is the best option. You know, if you try to target my monsters, I can negate you with some of my stuff, but didn't work out.
well, to finish off this round, we'll go ahead and use Gladiator Beast Charge, destroy your remaining monster. Select to get another card. No, thank you. No need. And attack you, because we have lots of damage on the field. You know, that's what I'm saying. When I can keep my Tamer editor out there between rounds, I kind of just win the duel.
Yeah, unfortunately, what I was planning on doing was actually going into Dark Rebellion Dragon against a power up.
Ooh, yeah. Someone was saying that they were doing really well with Dark Rebellion Dragon in this, and that would be great power counter against me. But you need more than just power counters. We run it back. Would you like to go first or second, Mario?
You know, I'll let you go first again though, because I feel like your starting move.
Absolutely. Like you saw, like the only thing that held me turn one was that I drew Crackdown. Like I have a lot of turn one traps in here, but that's all I got for turn one.
If it wasn't for Crackdown, I might have had a decent.
Because Gladiator Beasts need the battle phase so they can climb to their maximum potential. Turn one, I don't have that. Definitely don't have it here. Do I do anything with this hand? That is the question. I might as well. I will put out Laquari on the field as a offensive line of defense, and I'll end my turn. Because I got another monster summon next turn if it comes down to it. Both similar attacks and all that, so... Otherwise, there's a lot of turn one passing that goes on with this deck. But as we saw, if I can build up after the fact, it can work out for me.
Okay, then, by doing that... I will... Really need to update the extra deck of this a little bit. But I should be able to do this. Instant fusion. To bring out the ghost ship. See monster at these. Oh, that was a theme idea video I actually had, So apparently, there's a lot of random cards that have animations in this game. So I was thinking, what if I just make a deck with with cards that all have animations on them?
That'd be such a hard list to compile.
Exactly.
Okay. So he's got some stuff coming out. We got the queen out. Can he go further, or does he have to go for something basic?
Actually, this is gonna be fun. So I'm going to tune together my sea monster with photon drag.
Oh yes,
because
that's a fun little combo. Instant fusion sea monster.
Yeah. Vermilion Dragon Mech, one of my old favorites.
Yeah, that's a classic. Okay. Oh, that's real good.
Activate.
For right now.
Banish my monster to destroy your Laquari.
Yeah, I had a minor backup plan that would have helped here, but yeah, that does it. Oh man, your deck is basic. But hey, it's looking good right now, doesn't it?
Sometimes basic works.
Yeah. Speaking of basic, you're gonna be upset with my next turn.
You're gonna take my monster, aren't you?
Worse. Well, not worse, but it's really a savage hand I have. It's really mean. But hey, you know, I gotta play. So we're gonna activate Lightning Storm. Yeah, but I'm gonna destroy your spells and traps because I'm less afraid of the mech, you know. Joker's wild. Forced right now. What'd you send?
I have to discard from the hand my Winged Dragon Raw.
You got Raw in this thing.
Yeah, it was also a pseudo God card deck.
Okay. Oh no, he summoned another monster. It's too good. Oh no, he summoned another monster.
Missed the timing activation. Darn it, I couldn't bring out Jack's Knight.
It doesn't matter. I planned this. I planned for it to happen in that order. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you had, but I knew that if you had something like that. I told you it was going to be mean. And now I simply attack you with a 4-star monster.
With no cards in my hand.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I may be able to actually come back next turn.
Good luck. I'm going to use Darius, send him back, get Augustus into the field. Boom. Augustus lets me summon Vespasius from hand. And then once again we get our Domitianus out here. Very simple. We'll do a Tamer editor. Bloom, bloom. Alright. I haven't summoned Domitianus in a normal way in a long time. Maybe not on Master Duel at all. Because Tamer editor is just working so well for me. I think it came out in the time where like the links were in a different position they are now, and you had to put like the fusions in a link zone. So it was like, well, I gotta go for the better monster. I can't use Tamer editor. And
you had to go the extra mile just to get that extra Gladiator Beast Link monster out.
But once the change to the Master Rule happened, it helped this deck significantly.
They realized they were
to make it
killing
meta,
their game.
But yeah, it really means you can only use certain decks when they had that rule up. But, you know, this works out. Okay. There you go, you got the Joker straight. Yeah, I think I got you here. But we'll see. He's getting more cards to play with to his hand. Yeah, this is why this deck was able to flourish in this tournament. It's not fantastic. You know, you worked me down to low life points, but it's just enough. Just enough to get the edge back over and then eventually have good cards that win me the game. As soon as that guy's hitting the field, I am negating him so hard.
He's not to activate.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, okay. It's definitely a smarter plan, but can I... Ooh, I can't stop that in battle phase. Tricky, tricky. You do have to attack him, though, because this is the other benefit of Domitianus. So obviously you can discard and do that. But now I can negate because it's not in the damage step anymore. But I think a lot of people just don't know Gladiator Beasts that well. So everyone attacked into me at random when I had Domitianus on the field. So, like, no one was ready for it. No one knew what it did, and it just worked almost every time.
They basically live the old Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know how to read.
Yeah, and like, you know, good Yu-Gi-Oh players bother to read the good cards, but Domitianus isn't one you come across every day. You know, if you play meta, you don't come across Gladiator Beasts. So, you know, how would you expect such a good monster to be in Gladiator Beasts? The engine's a little awkward to get to him, but once you do, fantastic. I think I'm just gonna, well, you likely have another summon mechanic on the field, so we'll just summon just in case. Yep. And you get to take that effect. I cannot stop your trap cards. I could have rushed my Tamer Editor to bring out my Trap Negator, but I did not think of that. Because once again, somewhere in the back of my head, it's still, you know, Tamer Editor doesn't bring out all these things. But now he does. And he has for a while. It's not like it's a recent thing.
I needed a... I know I did not splurge to get, like, some of the core cards you need in here, like Lightning Storm or Raigeki or anything.
Well, Lightning Storm you just get from the basic pack thing. You don't have to, like, go out of your way for it. That was just in the basic sets. I forget where I got Raigeki, but it wasn't from, like, buying it or anything. And I don't think it was from luck.
It's one of the cards if you do, like, the challenges.
Maybe.
In, solo.
Also, since last I checked, there's 2 other useful cards in the shops, like pre-buy, you know, like buy a bunch of packs and get this card free, so you should check that out as well. Do you want to run it back one more time? It seems like I'm crushing it.
Let me try one more deck real quick.
Okay. Very good. I'll let you switch to that right now. You want to fight Gladiator Beast or one of my other ones? I guess my other ones aren't set up as they were in the tournament necessarily, so...
Yeah, we'll keep fighting your Gladiator Beast then.
Okay. Yeah, we couldn't just rip them right from the tournament settings because, well, you need to customize the deck so it fits with the ban list. Even though my Gladiator Beast deck didn't really have too many changes. Still had to remake it a little bit so it had the exact same cards I used.
So I checked my hero deck, right?
Yeah. How much
Plenty of even my fun ones. What was banned? Elemental Hero Solid Soldier, my Miracle Fusion, and Hero Lives. And then in my extra deck, Sunrise and Absolute Zero.
Absolute Zero is banned? Jeez. That's a
what about my
weird one. Is Dark Law banned? Oh. I know that one's used a lot. What?
Check the cybernetic. I checked cybernetic my cybernetic structure deck. None of the main deck is banned, but every single one of the Cyber Dragons are banned.
That is fantastic.
Cyber Dark End, Cyber Darkness, Cyber End, the original, and Cyber Twin is banned.
It's kind of how I feel.
Yeah,
it's kind of how I feel with my Dragon Maid deck, because it's like, okay, only the, you know, Chamber Dragon Maid is banned, which, yeah, it's the best one, it's a Searcher. Oh, and Hospitality, oh, and Tidying, but then all of the extra deck fusions are banned, so it's just...
And that's, of course, my Synchro deck got hit.
No, it's fun. This deck makes you play, this tournament makes you play with different decks, so...
Oh my god, even my weird, Gandora deck was banned. Eater of Millions and Grand Maju, all those cards are banned.
So, you know, you gotta
play
with
my
stuff
assault
like
mode.
Tools.
My assault mode is banned. You want to know specifically? It was my assault mode activate is banned.
Yeah.
None of the actual assault mode cards are banned, but assault mode activate is banned.
That feels right.
The only thing is, like, we don't really need to hit anything. We just... And, of course, my Utopia deck is banned.
Yep. So, yeah. I don't know if that, that deck you played against me is gonna do you too well, but look into it. See what you can do with one of the decks.
I think I know what deck I'm gonna run against you now.
Oh, okay. We ready. Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to run an oldie but goodie.
Sure. I guess it's about to be a surprise for me then, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Never mind. It was a deck that I had pre-made, but what ended up happening is, I think, oh yeah, a lot of my cards I had to trade away to fix, such as my Super Quantum Mech King Great Magnus.
You got rid of a card you were using in a deck?
It was because I thought I was never going to use it again because we didn't use it after a while.
I keep all my stuff I think that I'll ever use.
Do you
Which
actually?
is why I probably don't have perfect decks, because I don't break everything down to buy perfect decks. But yeah, pretty much. I got like even some things I'm probably not going to use, but I might one day. But yeah. You gonna duel me or not, Mario?
Yes, I'm going to duel you.
Bring your best deck against my Gladiator Beast. I don't care.
Issue with that? The best deck that's legal in this tournament is the one you've been beating up.
You don't have to be legal then. We'll break the rules. See if my Gladiator Beast hold up.
Alright. Alright, let's do that then.
Because, yeah, I mean, honestly, like you, I was in a position where it's like, I guess Toons are my best deck. It's like not the optimal deck, being the best you got at the moment. But then it clicked with Gladiator Beast, and I was like, no, this actually will be quite decent in this format. So, but until that moment, I was definitely taking losses left and right. You know, and I ended my stream with one more win than losses at the end of the day. I think I had like 10 wins, 9 losses. It was rough.
Ooh.
And in testing before that, I think I was more losses than wins as well.
I'll just bring my fun hero deck against it.
And then afterwards, when I, only used the Gladiator Beast deck, I think I was undefeated, funny enough. Off stream, naturally. It's like that sometimes.
It really do be.
Yeah, when no one's looking, I win every duel. Weird, right?
If you don't pay attention, if you're not looking at the screen when the ending the duel happens, you could have said you won. You don't know.
Yeah, I blank off the screen before it reveals victory or loss. Alright, I chose to go first just because, obviously you want me to go first. Lovely. Do I just do it? Yeah, we end the turn and see what happens. I think that's the play here. Okay.
Really?
Okay. Hey, I told you with this deck I gotta do it like that sometimes. I need to go second. I can only play when I have opponent's monsters and a battle phase to play off of. I guess I don't need opponent's monsters, but just a battle phase,
Yeah, I guess.
So if you run an OTK, I lose. Simple as that.
Well, let's see if I can. First, I'll play my polymerization.
Alright, I'll drop Maxi on you. Make it spicy.
Ooh,
Give me all the cards, Mario. All the cards. It's Master Duel. You gotta play Maxi. It's fun. One fortunate thing in Master Duel is you can have 2 Call by the Graves to counter some of those hand traps, so that's a little nice. I don't run them enough, though, even so. I really should. Alrighty. What's he going into? Sneaking it up on me. He's got the heroes out here. Sunrise.
Which
immediately goes for a banned monster. Let's go.
I know. There's a reason why he's banned, so.
Into another banned card. Let's go. This is the opposite of tournament legal. We're going. You can only play cards that aren't allowed. He goes for another big one.
Actually, Miracle Fusion was the biggest banned card that I saw in here.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Is Gaia banned? I don't imagine it would be. I don't think he listed it either.
No, I don't think no, Gaia wasn't.
Okay. Ooh, I live. Ow.
Well, I did a lot of damage to you, at least.
Yeah. No, and that's the problem. Like, in these types of duels, with my Toons, that was a big problem. Because Toons, I need to spend life points to get my wins. And if I don't get that early, if someone gets an early hit on me, I'm doomed. Gladiator Beasts can play a little stronger against that, because once they're up, they're up. Anyway, let's Raigeki you again.
How many Raigekis do you run?
12 Raigekis in this deck, funny enough. 12 Raigekis. I didn't think it should be legal in this tournament, but it is. Weird.
That's because no one really thinks it's that good anymore, honestly.
You could only run 1 Raigeki. Alright. Laquari, get that attack in. And we're just going to do the old reliable play here. Damatianus to the field. Let's see, you're doing Elemental Heroes. You know what? We're going to spice it up a little bit. We're not going to go Damatianus. Now, of course, we will still need to Augustus to get myself into the position. Unfortunately, I also have Augustus in hand, so it's not going to... I'm going to burn through all my Augustuses, that being said. But that's okay. I will not bother using the second one's effect, because you don't have any spells for me to destroy. And I will go into the Tamer Editor. You know, I really wish I could have showed off, you know, one of the other plays I had to lean on in this, but if you get the Tamer Editor every turn, you'll use the Tamer Editor every turn. Simple as that. Okay, so if I go into Heraklinos, then when a spell or trap is activated, I can discard and negate. So I'm more afraid of that in your deck, because then you can get like an instant quick fusion play off of. So we'll go for that and then end the turn, rather than stop an effect monster. Which, like, in a Destiny hero deck, I'd need to be more afraid of, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Glider Beast, like, just got enough, and they got a little bit of toolbox, you know, pick and choose your poison. That it's been working. Oh, but now, Solid Soldier, of course. Another banned one comes out. Fortunately, we have enough to stop this, because we also have the War Chariot to do a soft negate of that. So I'll go for that since, you know, I have a spell negate, so if I can stop that. And that's probably the game right there. As Mario silently agrees with me.
I hate that you have so many, like, trap card negate, and so many negates running into this
deck.
Yeah,
it's like not a ton, not as many as like a meta deck, but it's enough, right? So, what can I do for you here? You know what? We'll go for Gyzaris. That seems the right play for this moment. Gyzaris, pop 2 cards. Let's do it. Is it the best card in the deck? No. Is it the card for this moment? Yes. Not that it mattered, but, you know, we secured the win like that. And we go for battles. And just for funsies, I will let you know this duel, I once again opened up with both Lightning Storm and Raigeki in my hand.
Of course you did.
I didn't need them both, but had them.
Of course you did.
And that's kind of how this deck worked out. You know, you wipe out the field, then you can attack with your monsters for free and get playing.
If you didn't draw them, what was your way out?
I don't know yet.
You would have had to like summon some big monsters and try to get over like that, huh?
Yeah, or like get my Link monster out and then attack into you, use him to summon 2 monsters, then go into my Damatianus, but that would leave you with a monster on the field to play with on your turn, and probably more cards in your hand to add to that. So it's just, you know, the quicker I can stop you with this deck, the better. And this has been probably my most fond experience with Gladiator Beasts. I was able to win a lot with a very mid-tier deck, I would say. So, everyone watching, it's probably tournament's done, but next time it pops up, you know, look through, next time anything like this pops up, look through your decks that are a little less played, you know, even like some of your starter decks and stuff like that. You might be surprised by what you find. Other than that, Mario, best luck getting those gems. You're going to take a lot of losses, man. It's going to be a lot. I don't know, maybe in the later days people will just be kind of grinding and get whatever they can. But if you guys have enjoyed, then make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything else coming. We got a good duel coming for you soon, but we will see you then.
See you, folks.